Hi guys, welcome to another video by myself, Bateson87. Today we're going to be doing the best possible Barcelona team available to you on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. Usually, this team will be stacked at this point in the year with Team of the Year cards. Iniesta, Dani Alves, who still played for Barca, and a few others as well. But the team looks very, very different compared to usual years. More than likely, a lot of these players are going to be La Liga winners at the end of the year as well, with the way they are playing in the league, and who knows, even Champions League winners as well. So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes or cheat game codes, go and check out g2a.com, their link is down below. If we're trying to hit over 4,000 likes, that'd be absolutely insane. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed, and hit that bell button so you never miss an upload on the channel. So, there's a lot of players we're going to be putting into the team, guys, which I would highly recommend for Weekend League after playing 4 games of, guess what? The Weekend League with this team. We played 4 games, we won 4 games, and literally I'm only really doing this now so I can flip one of the players because his price is deteriorating the more we do obviously get on into the video. So in the goalkeeper position, guys, we do have, and I may as well set it up to just La Liga so you can see the variation and quality of the players. It is going to be the 87 rated ter Stegen. This card potentially could see an upgrade come the ratings refresh, which EA probably will do in February. This card cost me 127k, 4 games, and was an absolute beast as well. I'm not sure if this guy does have the save or leg straight, but 87 diving, 89 reflexes, 87 handling, 89 kicking, 85 positioning. He was pulling off some very, very good saves, and I wish back when I did the Road to Glory and I was starting off, guys, I did choose ter Stegen because I've come up against him a lot of times during the Weekend League, even away from the Weekend League throughout the week in draft and stuff, and he is an absolute beast of a goalkeeper. And let me know if you guys do actually use him now and what you do think of ter Stegen, because I think he's absolutely brilliant, and he would be my one of the recommendations I would recommend putting into your Weekend League teams if you are rocking a La Liga team, or could in fact fit him in any way if you're looking for a better goalkeeper to bolster up your defensive records. In the centre-back position, we do have the 87 rated PK, not got a special card, not got a team of the year this year as well, mainly used for SBCs, me being guilty of using him in SBCs as well. He starts in the centre back on the left hand side, and then the right hand side, guys, we do have TOTY, who could be, who has got a red card as well, I must point out, had to substitute someone off to bring on Mascherano, who's a joint 83 rated as well, but he has, I think, played his last game for Barca now, so we'll not see him in the Barcelona shirt again. TOTY though, 74 pace, 71 passing, 71 dribbling, 82 defending. I've used him in the Weekend League at the start of my Road to Glory when I did it. He was alright, wasn't the best, really, really fast. There's obviously better alternatives for the Barcelona defence in the game. Now, the next 2 players, the first one we all should know about anyway, which is going to be my second recommendation for people's Weekend Leagues. It is going to be the 86 rated Alba, which is the Footmas card. Obviously, if you guys haven't got him, honestly, his normal card is just as good. 94 pace, 84 dribbling, 82 defending, and 74 physical. Decent midfield stats, and you can see, guys, 93 games, 2 goals and 8 assists. He's not really that person to link up with at the end of the field, but defensively and getting the ball from defence to midfield is absolutely brilliant. 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, left-footed as well, and decent in games if you wanted to have a look on the likes of Foothead and Footways. And then next to him, sorry, not next to him, on the right hand side, we do have the in-form Roberto. 80 pace, 80 dribbling, 85 defending, 78 physical, 85 passing. He is a very, very good card, and you guys have seen a lot of people rocking this card in the weekend, in the Foot Champions live event, but Roberto's not bad as well, and he cost me, I think, 27k, and I don't know how much that card will cost, but he's an untradeable, so I can't find out. But that Roberto card is very nice, but there's also better alternatives. Anyway, so that completes the Barcelona defence. Absolutely brilliant team that I have used up until this point, and the defence was alright, even PK cleared up. But ter Stegen, Alba, my 2 recommendations. In the CDM position, we have a player which is pretty rare to get a hold of, and I'll show you what I mean in terms of pretty rare. It is the 86 rated Sergio Busquets. I paid, I think, 38k for him, and when I looked on the market earlier, guys, it was literally barely any. There still isn't really barely any of him on the whole of the game. 4 pages of Busquets. Don't know why he keeps disappearing, but he's in the team. Centre midfield position on left-hand side, guys, we do have the Rakitic Man of the Match card, which is the player I was talking about whose value is depleting. I paid 200k, and he's now going for a lot less than that. So I need to get 198, 197, 195. So he's dropping about 5k every time I go and check. But Rakitic in the key, 4 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, did the business for the price we did pay. And by the time you're watching this video, guys, probably will be around 160, 170k, maybe even a lot less than that. Centre midfield position on the right hand side, we're going to go with Iniesta. He has got an inform card, I must point that out, guys, but it doesn't help with the rating, and we need Iniesta in this team to obviously get the rating up in the centre of midfield. But we do need a left midfielder because of the fact of the high rated right winger we've got, which is the team of the year, Lionel Messi. 96 pace, 99 dribbling, 97 shooting, 98 passing, 81 physical. You guys have seen me use him as well. 27 games, 15 goals, 9 assists, 3.5 mil paid. Do I want to check? Yeah, I'll check. How much are you worth? Your price has come down. Nice to see. Always nice to see, innit, when you lose coins on players. Striker position, guys, next to him, left-hand side. Oh, sorry, left of Messi is the second in form, Luis Suarez. Brilliant. Brilliant player, 84 pace, 94 shooting, 83 passing, 90 dribbling and 84 physical. 4 games, 4 goals, 3 assists, and he is a goal scorer, and he's a player which I am going to be keeping a hold in my club, guys, just because I think he's absolutely brilliant, and I loved him last FIFA, so I'm going to have a switch around my weekend league team when I come back from America, and I think Suarez is going to be my starting striker. Now, in the left midfield position, or left wing position, guys, we have a player which is transferred to Barcelona. It is Coutinho, 82 pace. He is going to get a one-to-watch card. That's confirmed by EA Sports. By the time the video goes live, actually, he will have a one-to-watch card in the game. But it's going to be the same rating as this anyway. 88 dribbling, 82 pace. In the 4 games, got 1 goal, 2 assists. Paid 30k for him, which I think's a little bit too much, but not going to complain as a whole. But that is the best possible Barcelona team you guys can get on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team up until this point. The rest of the players, Delafort, Dembele, Mascherano, Turan, Rafinha, Sillerson, Paulinho. You can see it jumps from the high rateds of the 88s, 87s, 86s all the way down to like mediocre players. And I think even Rafinha's left to Inter for the rest of the season, and Paulinho, the only special card he's got is an 84. So to keep the ratings high, we have had to go with this. Who knows? Coutinho could get an inform in the central role, because that seems to be the way that Barcelona are working it, where Iniesta seems to be the player which Coutinho is going to be giving way to. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. Best possible Barcelona team done on FIFA 18. If you enjoyed it, leave a like rating, subscribe if you're not, and let me know your thoughts if you guys have played with Rakitic and whether you would want to get him. Low pace puts a lot of people off, guys, but high shooting, high passing and high dribbling in the centre midfield position is a very, very good addition to anyone's team. So, guys, see you all in a sec, where we'll take a look at the highlights in FUT Champions Weekend League with the best possible Barcelona team. So, guys, when I've used the best possible Barcelona team, or even a Barcelona team in the past, you do have to use it just like the Barcelona team play. That is slow passing, no, sorry, not slow dribbling or fast dribbling, but slow build up, and then obviously starting to mix around the passes. The reason why you've got to do so, guys, is the midfield is stupidly slow. Rakitic, even though he's a boosted card, isn't the fastest. Iniesta, his stamina burns down really, really fast, but is more of the dribbler and passer, more of a movement player. And the same with Busquets as well. He is a player which you would love to sit back and defend, but guess what? He likes to get involved in the attack, and I think that's the same with the Barcelona players. Now, with Coutinho at left wing, guys, there is a little bit of an issue with his pace, but if you're not going to sprint with him and you do want to abuse the pace down the right hand side with Lionel Messi, then that will be the way forward. But you also do have a really, really clinical striker who's very good at passing, very good at shooting, very good with the physicality of the game as well, and that's why Suarez has always been one of my favourite strikers in all the FIFA games that I have used him. And obviously when you got Lionel Messi on the right wing, you're going to be having a lot of fun with it, as we did pick up our first win in our first game with the team. Now, you got to remember, these are not fun games. FUT Champions just is not a fun game mode. It's a game mode which is built for sweaty gameplay. People are trying their best to win. So this was going to be an absolutely brilliant test for the team itself to see which players were going to be able to put into the team if you did want to add any into your main team itself. this individual goal by Suarez. Look at the dribbling, look at the pace, look at the power, look at the finishing, guys. That is why I would highly recommend anyone putting him into the weekend league team, because Suarez, I got to use his weekend league, his normal card for a weekend league for the Road to Glory one time, and it was absolutely brilliant. This 94 rated card is just as good, and skill, dribbling, all that stuff. The passing of the team is brilliant, and even the finishing as well. Rakitic did a bit of work for me, so we won 2 games out of 2 up until this point. This was the 3rd game, and I think we actually did get a red. No, we didn't get a red card in this game. It was the game after that we did get a red card. But I had a lot of fun with it, and I've already told you the players which I would take out of this team to put into your weekend league team. Alba. Even that informed Sergio Roberto, Messi and Suarez and ter Stegen. Like, I could have the same amount of goal scoring clips in this video, guys, as I could with goal saving chances, which ter Stegen did do. And I obviously conceded a few goals, but them chances you would expect to go in anyway. He didn't really make any noticeable mistakes, and every time I do cover a goalkeeper's like mini review, I usually do say whether they've got no hands, but honestly, that ter Stegen blew my blew me away with how good he actually was for the player that he is. And if you guys do actively use ter Stegen, I'm curious to know if any of you guys trust him as much as you would a high rated keeper like De Gea or Neuer or someone like that, because we all know what Prime Yashin's like if you've used him. So with that, we've been able to obviously see how some of the new Barca players play, whether it be the new Team of the Year Ronaldo, the new 94 Suarez, the new Barcelona Coutinho, and Coutinho fits into this team very well, even with the lack of pace. But I've had a lot of fun playing with the best possibles. I always have fun playing with the best possibles because it's a different way. Like, I'm not playing with a meta team, I'm playing with a team which is built for me already because it's a Barcelona themed team. And it was fun. This one was fun. Am I going to continue the rest of the weekend league with this team? Nope. I don't think I'll go back to it, because I think after I get out the first 5 games, I reckon this team will get absolutely torn to bits with me only scoring 1 or 2 amazing goals with Suarez and Messi. So if you have enjoyed the video, guys, leave a like. And if you want to see any more best possibles done in the future, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. I've had a lot of fun making this video, as you can tell. And fingers crossed you guys will enjoy watching it as well. So until next time, see you all later. Have a very, very nice rest of your day. And hopefully you guys have been lucky enough to use some of these players, whether it be in seasons or in draft.